I'm Raythe from RaytheRain.com, and I write gay vampire, shifter, and fantasy romance. In Everdark, there are 11 original immortals who came to Earth and turned the first humans into vampires. 10 of these immortals gifted unique powers, from telekinesis to shapeshifting to the fledglings of their bloodlines. Though the 10 immortals have long since faded into obscurity, their gifts live on in every new vampire made, and the tattoos that magically appear on their right wrist that identify which bloodline a vampire belongs to. Of the 11th immortal, of Damon, the first among equals and king, no fledglings have ever been found. But some vampires to this day look for the infinity symbol, Damon's bloodline symbol, on each other's wrists, which will signal the return of their king. I always loved the idea of the Harry Potter houses. Who hasn't taken that FP quiz, which Harry Potter house do you belong in? And yeah, none of us wanted to be Hufflepuff. Admit it, you went in and changed your answer so you were not Hufflepuff. Of course, I didn't have to do that, but you know. But that gave me the idea of having different bloodlines, and to solve the Hufflepuff problem, I had to make sure they were all cool. Of course, the coolest would have to be to have all the powers like Damon. Even Balthazar admits that, and he's pretty damn fond of his gift to control human minds and become the object of anyone's fantasies. When I created the names for the bloodlines, I ran into a bit of trouble. I actually first went to Greek mythology for inspiration, then went to demonic and angelic names for the immortals. I figured that they either brought these names with them to Earth, and they became part of our world, or they took them from the civilizations that they encountered. So we have, for example, Seer. As we all know, a Seer is someone who can see the future, and I connected that with the group of vampires, the bloodline that could, see the future. Mirror, obviously, are the ones that can actually turn themselves to look like anybody else. Werin were the ones that could change into animal forms, like weres. And then Damon was actually demon. And the reason for that is I believe that human beings would actually associate someone like him who was beautiful, but only could come out at night and had all these terrible and remarkable powers as a demon. Maybe a god, but most likely a demon. You're likely seeing right now a beautiful graphic tree that's scrolling in our video here. And it has every single one of these bloodlines and their unique powers with it. But you can also take a look at the static image on the Everdark website. The link's down below in the description. But I thought we would just concentrate on certain of the bloodlines that you'll encounter reading the first 10 chapters of Everdark here, and then we're going to talk more about the other ones, and I'm going to give you some cool backstory that you won't get even if you read the entire serial when it's finished. So first, we have to begin with the irrepressible Lord Balthazar Ravenscroft. He is an Iros, and basically he represents that perfectly. So an Iros' power is to control the mind of others. So think Obi-Wan from Star Wars when he tells the stormtroopers and Mos Eisley, "These aren't the droids you were looking for. Move along." Balthazar can get anyone, even other vampires, to believe almost anything. He also has a subclass of this gift called Seducer. This allows him to become the love object of anyone he chooses. Too bad he can't use it on Christian, because he wants Christians' love to be real. We also encountered the Callie bloodline and one of our villains, Vampire Preceptor Caemorn Losis. The Callie gift is to control the dead, and if you can probably guess, Callie is based off of the Indian goddess Kali. So Caemorn can raise an army of skeleton warriors or pull the very soul out of a person and use that to power his other abilities. Confessor Fiona Darksilver is of the Wyvern bloodline. She can teleport. Very handy for getting around. So what bloodline do you think you would like to be? What power would it be best to have? Tell me in the comments. I personally am really torn. Obviously, I'd like to have all the powers, but Julian and Damon are the only one who get to choose that. So I do think the Iris ability would be pretty damn cool, to be honest with you. But as always, we want you to check out Everdark for yourself. We have the first 10 chapters, about 48,000 words, free to read if you sign up for our mailing list. So go check that out. Link is in the description and see what you think. I love hearing from readers, so feel free to leave comments here or email me. I cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say about which bloodline you want to be. Thanks. Talk to you soon.